Hello everyone, this is Zerns that's flying high here with the next episode of Team Area Combos. I'm here today with myself, obviously, Jakoman, and DJ Vest.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Says I'm doing fine. If I sound weird, I'm a bit sick right now, but I think it won't mess with the thing at all. I believe. So, sorry about that if my voice sounds weird. So, but yeah, basically we had like a big old information dump right here that happened recently for the two main games that we love to cover on Team Area Combos at the moment, which is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and also Marvel vs. Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z. But before we're going to get into that, we're going to talk about something that we hold dear to our hearts because it's one of the main games that we've been talking about for Team Area Combos here, which is a tournament that Jakoman, B Blues 15, and myself are hosting. That is going to be coming up September 8th, called the Farewell to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament, which is a online PSN tournament that is going to have around $300+ in prizes. In cash prizes, just so you know, a copy of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite for the PS4, and various other prizes throughout the tournament too. This is like the biggest tournament I believe that we've ever been holding for the Marvel tournament, and this is probably going to be the last.
We do, yes.
Yeah, and this is going to be the last online Marvel tournament that we're probably planning on doing for the game right here, unless we decide to do it like very later on in the future. Say it's opposite right there. It's a game that we hold dear to our hearts right there, and we want to send out the game with a bang.
Yeah, we have to.
I am not like a major part of it right there. I basically what I did was I helped spread the word out to various things right there to actually do it. Jakoman is like one of the main heads of the operation right here, so I'm gonna forward on to Jakoman so he can actually tell you more about the tournaments.
Oh, yeah. Wait, give me a second.
Okay.
Well, let me.
Sorry about my letting you know this like offhand right here. I should have probably told you about that too.
Anyways, I'm back.
Okay.
This tournament would be the final online tournament that me and Boo are hosting for Marvel 3. Yeah, it's gonna start on September 8th. It starts on September 8th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you live in the West Coast, it's 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be two streams actually for this tournament. The main live stream is gonna be at Nerds455 Twitch channel / Nerd455.
Okay.
And the second stream live is gonna be at Weebless Man Jr.'s Twitch channel.
Okay. I'm just letting you know, you were a little bit low volume right there, so not a lot of people could hear you, so I'm just going to repeat what you said right there, so I'm sorry. Basically, he just said that this is the final tournament I'm going to have on September 8th, what's about 2 weeks and a day from now. We're going to hold it at 7 p.m. with signups ending at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be two main streams we're going to have it. The main stream is going to be at Nerds455's channel, and the secondary live stream is the Reaper Man Juniors, which is It's Reapers with an underscore right there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you were just a little bit far away from the right thing right there, so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Is it good now?
Being a little bit closer.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's good. That sounds good.
For the commentating for Notes 45 stream is going to be myself, Bazaar, and Soundly Light.
Okay, Jakoman, Bazaar, and Soundly.
Yeah, Soundly Light. The Taskmaster player.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Soundly Light's going to be commentating?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
I wanted to commentate with Nerd.
With Nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Weepers Man Junior stream, for commentating, it's going to be Flying High, Weeper Man, and Nerd 455.
So, you know what?
It was the last person?
Nerd like 455, which is weird. I don't know why you don't have Nerd 455 commentating his own stream.
I know.
This is weird. Okay,
That's kind of odd, to be honest.
His last tournament, I commentated with him. It was pretty hype.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
As I said, okay, well, basically, there's a couple of other things you can do that actually help support the tournament. There is a donation link that will help out with the prize pool right there to help basically increase prizes right there. Maybe do some like raffle prizes if we want to do raffle prizes, or increase like winnings for the main person that's going to win the tournaments. Or we can just, or maybe give something like for the second or third player that will win it. Or maybe you just want to like just help out the stream right there to help support the stream, whichever what you want to do. Let's go over some of the various rules right here. Obviously, the majority of the rules are the basic rules for it, but we're going to talk about a couple other things, mainly for the online tournament right there. Which for the online tournament right there, since there is one, we do allow you to do a connection check with each person right there to like make sure that it's not as laggy right there, or you can get a feel for the set right there, so you know if it's gonna have a bit of lag right there or it's gonna be fine playing it right there. Obviously, right there, since it is online right there, it's gonna fluctuate right there, but there's nothing we can do about it because it's online. But this will make it so
it's the net code.
It's basically the net code right there. But obviously, right there, if you want to join the for check-ins right there, obviously you have to check in at 6:30 p.m. So 30 minutes before the tournament starts right there. If you don't check in right there, you're just gonna be limited for the tournament right there, unless you send a message beforehand to Jakoman to letting you know you're running late, and then depending on how the tournament runs right there, you might be able to make your first match right there, or you might be bumped to losers.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. The other basic thing is that it's a basic first to three set right there. Whoever goes the thing right there wins. Losers get the loser posits, and losers lose goes to the loser posit, and if the losers they get eliminated obviously. And basically it's the obviously grand final set right there, where basically there's a winners finals, losers finals. Whoever wins the losers finals gets to fight the grand finals, so on and so on. You can change teams after any loss right there, but the winner has to keep the same team, same order, same assist right there. And also you have to pick the save with the least amount of lag right there. So basically, trading stage, spawn online, or danger room. So to make it so that it doesn't affect the online play as much.
So there would be no lag,
Yeah. Yep. Okay, other things. Let's go over here. Basically, for the entry fee, there is no entry fee for this tournament right there. This is a free to enter tournament, meaning that if you want to play, you could just sign right up right there, and you don't have to pay anything right there to watch the tournament.
Yeah,
stream.
pretty much.
Watch the tournament streams or anything like that right there, you can join right up. So basically, there's no cost for you right there. The only thing that you would do right there is you might regret doing is playing on stream and losing badly on stream. That's basically it.
So yeah, the tournament is free to enter. There's no cost or nothing. That's pretty much usually my online tournaments are free to play.
Yep, true. Okay, and we're gonna go over at the moment of who is actually playing in the tournament right there. Basically, notable players at the moment. Right now, we have 49 players that are signed up for the tournament already. Just so you know, this has not been set in stone yet, so people can drop out right there. More people can join back in. But at the moment, some of the notable players I play it there are J-Dog, SoCal Iron God, Tayson right there. I believe he is a 0. He played 0 Ryu Nova back in the day. Now he plays 0 Dante Nova.
Who is it?
Tayson right there.
Oh.
He used to play 0 Ryu Nova, and then he dropped Ryu for Dante. And then Dios X, which is everyone knows Dios X right there. Manuel Stas, aka Wax Reaperman, which obviously right there, he's like one of like Hyper's Iron Fist players out there. He also plays team Kung Fu, which he plays Iron Fist, Ryu, and Akuma, which obviously that's he definitely is definitely a very thoughtful player right there, and but I think he has trouble in scramble situations right there. But he's definitely a very fun player to watch. Let's see.
Yes.
Then we got Jason Kittle, which is Ramasan's brother. We don't know if Ramasan is going to join because I don't think he plays online. But Jason Kittle basically plays the exact same team as Ramasan, which is Hagar, Domamo, Magneto. But he's definitely a very good player right there.
He's very good. Mm-hmm.
He's very good. He is probably one of my favorite stars to get top 8 in the tournament. That's at the moment. Next we have Fasto Dante. I know I'm probably messing up that name right there. He is actually a MODOK player that I believe he's from SoCal. It's one thing that I know sometimes I messed it up. I believe it's from SoCal.
I know he's from the UK.
No, he's from the UK.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I know I get him messed up like that because sometimes I thought it was UK. Then
you get confused by Priest.
A Priest.
They play the same team.
Okay,
they do.
Basically, okay. Sorry about that because I knew I was gonna mess him up like that. He plays Magneto, MODOK, Doom right there. He's actually definitely one of the legit online players out there. And his MODOK.
He actually kind of, to be honest with you, he actually kind of fall off lately. He hasn't been up to par. I had a conversation with Mr. Quackbuck himself, and he even confirmed it that he really did fall off lately. So, this tournament, let's just hope he can get back on his feet.
Yeah, it's probably because it's probably not a little big Marvel scene in the UK mostly right there, and also since online netcode is iffy with Marvel right there, there's probably not a lot of people to play at all, and if you find someone, the connection's probably not that good. So that's probably the reason why. But he's definitely a very very fun kid to watch. Then we have Disrespect. He is, I believe he plays GMC, Geo May Cry, and
he does.
He has his name says that he's a very disrespectful player, but he is he's known for being disrespectful. Disrespectful right there. So
with all the tea bags and stuff.
Yeah, he's known for being disrespectful, but obviously right there, it's just how he is right there. Basically, if you play him right there, you get used to his thing right there. You probably won't care for it, unless it's something like that. Okay, and then we got IMAS Buttons right there, which I believe he plays a variation of I forgot his name.
Apology Man's team?
Apology Man right there. Yeah, he plays a variation of Apology Man's team, which is Fireburn, he has Scroll, and I think he uses Doom too. I don't know. I haven't actually watched him like that, but I know he's definitely a very good player, and I think he is in the. He's either Texas or he's in Las Vegas right there. I think. I'm not sure.
I think he's from Texas, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, I was having trouble. Who was this guy we're talking about?
IMAS Buttons.
It was cutting off. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The person we're talking about was IMAS Buttons.
Oh, he's Texas.
Okay, he's Texas. Okay, that's good. Okay, and let's see. Any other player? We got Joey D.
Yeah, Joey D. He kind of mentioned that online that he was going to join. He's joining in because he wants to because he has to represent Circa.
Yeah, so that obviously right there, there's going to be probably definitely more players to join right there because we still have 2+ weeks right there. And Joey D is also a very good player, so he's another very high level player that's attempted. And obviously right there, there's more online players that can properly play that haven't known about the tournament yet. I know Ryan RV is a very well-known online player, and even though he's known offline right there, he was an online-only player for a while because he lived in Las Vegas. So the scene wasn't that big in it was a decent size in Las Vegas, but he got well known for online, and they got really not known when they actually start going out to tournaments. So at the moment, those are the like very notable players. Right there. There's a couple other notable players too. Right there, there's Fraga 21, which like he plays, I believe, a variation of Terry Beauregard's team. Intermarshall's a good online player that I've seen before. These Psych, I know I've seen him before too, but I forgot what team he plays.
I have something to say real quick here.
Sure,
What?
fun.
I find it very hilarious just to look at this name, but Jay Assassin. Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, I know. Jay Assassin's not gonna do that.
Oh my God. The online dodger. He dodges. Jay Assassin. It's like, you go on rank, you get Jay Assassins. He just immediately he just gets out of the damn lobby.
Oh,
I'm
that
like,
guy. Oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Jay Assassin
God.
is a bad player. He's a bad player, but then he also is a very salty player. He's like a bad version of low tier god. Low tier god
Oh my God.
could be considered decent at least. Jay Assassin's not.
No, he's not even close to, not even good, to be honest with you. I mean, I can say this online. I mean, I've played a couple of times back in 360 days, and he's not that good.
It's so
Wow.
I played him too right there. He fucking is bad. Yeah, and I'm a bad fucking player too. So, okay. Then these sex, which I don't know who he is. OB Assassinator. I think I know him, but I don't remember that well. Living Legend, obviously, right there. He just recorded Jakoman just recorded a set of Living Legends versus DJ Vesh, who's in here right now. That will probably be like, uploaded like soonest on this channel. We don't know when. Which you
Pretty soon.
Yep. Then we got Edward 350Z. Like, what's I think he plays.
He plays Spencer Doom, Sentinel, or he has his Wolverine Captain America Doom.
Yeah, too.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean he's a really good player online,
Online.
but he got blown up at that tournament where Noel Brown just even perfected him badly.
Yeah.
He got blown up badly.
Yeah.
Wait, when was this?
It was this year. It was Noel Brown versus Edward, and I think it was final round to be. I'm not so sure, but it's online. I mean, you can. He was on stream, so you can find him.
Okay. Okay. Next we have Goofy Hat Matt. Goofy Hat Matt is actually a pretty well-known player in the like Marvel's Capcom Reddit community. He is a pretty different good player. He runs Nova, Dormammu, and Suma, which is actually pretty interesting. And he's definitely a fucking good-ass player.
Yes.
Yeah, like I think he might be SoCal. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but he's definitely a good player. So I would give you that. He also has a fucking crazy team of Hulk, Hulk, Spencer, Rocket Raccoon, and he fucking does some stupid shit with that team. And then we have Fragas, and then Fraga. Well, no, I think I mentioned Fraga already. Then we have DJ Vest. Like the DJ Vest right there. Runs two. We got two different teams. One is Scroll, Sentinel, Hagar, and then one is Wesker, Sentinel, and Scroll, I believe.
And
Yeah.
Scroll, Sentinel, Hagar, and Wesker, Sentinel, Hagar. I do have the old Viscount team, just in case.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
it depends on the matchups.
Yeah, it depends on the matchup right there. Okay, obviously right there's going to be a lot more people that's going to be signed up right there. Obviously, we do have Jakoman too, and through those players who are definitely a pretty decent player. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about Jama Sawaka right there. He's actually a pretty fucking good player too. I almost forgot about mentioning him. Says he plays. He doesn't play Zero May Cry. Actually, he plays Zero May Cry, but he also plays Zero Dante of Doom, I believe, too. So he's actually a pretty good player too.
He's very good. Can I say something?
Sure, that's fine.
He won season 8 of the Weather Leader tournament. Yeah.
That's good right there. That's definitely very good.
Yeah, he won like 2 of them already. So yeah,
that's very good right there. Definitely very good. Okay, let's start with the next topic right now, which is going to be Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Obviously, we had a big old information dump since the last time we did Team Area combos here, which we obviously got basically a final review of Ghost Rider. We actually have full gameplay of Zeta right there. Actually like a trailer of Zeta, Fireman, Dormammu, and many other characters revealed right there, and also, there's actually been more things. Like, there's been a graphical update right there. Basically, more stones got revealed right there. Probably the rest of the stones got revealed, and, like, other things right there. Obviously, the game actually looks definitely a lot better with that graphical update.
it does.
If it started looking like a PS2 game, it looks like a mid-generation Xbox 360 game.
No.
So the graphics like don't look horrible right there like it did in the beginning right there. They look a lot better right now. Basically, all the gameplay things I've seen right there. Obviously, I'm still like interested in only playing like about 4 to 5 characters. Which is Hagar because I main Hagar in like an Ultimate, Arthur because I main Arthur in Ultimate 2, but I want to fucking play Jetta. Jetta definitely looks fun right there. Jetta is definitely one of the coolest designed characters from like Darkstalkers that they haven't used really as much, and I'm definitely happy as fuck for him right there. And then Dormammu obviously because I do like Dormammu, but he looks like he looks very interesting in this thing. He does look the same right there, but from what I've been hearing with it, he can cancel everything into everything right there. So that actually sounds very good. Says, and then there's other characters that I might try out too right there. Like I'm still like definitely want to fucking try out Sigma right there. That's because Sigma. But definitely still like on the board. But I do have a variety of characters I want to actually try out right there. So because at the moment I also think this game is probably going to be more matchup heavy and also probably stone specific heavy. So that means you have to use at least 2 or 3 different stones right there depending on the matchup right there, and you also have to have characters that actually can beat other characters.
Yeah. I got a question for you. What stones I gotta use?
What?
Stones.
Oh, the stones right there? One,
yeah.
I have to look it up real quick. Give me a second right there because you also are a little bit far away from the mic again, just so you know.
Is it good now?
Yep. Okay.
Hey, Jaco, I think your Ghost Rider is going to be pretty dangerous.
I think he is now. This time.
Yeah, around. I think he's faster, and his H is now.
Okay.
You can cancel to a knockdown right after.
Yeah, you can.
That's definitely good right now. Okay, here we go. I got the stones right here. The Power Stone is a stone that basically increases your damage output right there. You can squeeze it out more. It is basically the basic ability right there. If you hit the opponent with the regular ability for it right there, it will causes a wall bounce to allow you to send combos, and activating the stone right there will actually increase your damage output. And also, also knowing the Infinity Surge ability right there, the wall bounce ability, it destroys projectiles too. That's actually pretty, okay. Then we got the Mind Stone. Mind Stone works essentially like a command grab. If you're successful at attacking the opponent with this, even after blocking, they will get put in the dizzy place. Unfortunately, the downside of this, it comes with a heavy scaling afterwards. So basically, you can open up if your opponent's blocking too much right there, if they're fucking blocking, you can use this right there to open them up fitter. And then the basic ability for it right there is when you use the freaking Storm ability, it would generate Team Hypermirror to maximum right there. So you can basically can open people up and then you get meter from it right there, which depends on if your character has very heavy meter dependent things right there. You need to use the stone basically. Space Stone, obviously probably the most well known stone right here. basically the Infinity Stone will pull the person towards you right there, so you can close the distance faster. So any slow character right there, or any character that can have close swings, mid steps right there, will love the stone. And then when you use the ability right there, the activate the stone right there, you will trap them in a box right there, and they cannot move from the box right there. So basically, if you have a character, if your opponent is using a highly mobile character that loves to run away, you can use that right there to make it so that they can't do anything. Then we got the Reality Stone. If you ever want to use a pure Redstone character on a projectile, you can use the Reality Stone. The Infinity Stones will generate a whole slow homing projectile that will dissipate after a little while. Using this can make it difficult for the opponent to approach. And basically, it allows slow characters to get in a lot easier right there, and also helps with zoning characters. Opponent sounds like. Let's say so.
Wow.
During the Infinity Storm, especially in attack patterns will cause animal happenings around the screen. The opponent will be frozen, electrified, and burned during the sequence. So that means basically different things will happen to the opponent depending on what button the presses when you have the stone up. Okay. And then the time Infinity Stone will slow. Okay, you can perform invincible dashes right there. It's pretty easy at the end. So basically, invincible dashes right there. That's actually pretty good. You can also go for projectiles for it right there. Activating the Infinity Stone will have no recovery on your moves, increased speed, and the ability to perform custom combos. Attacks will link very easily from this. So basically, it's your custom combo right there from basically Street Fighter Capcom versus SNK2 right there. I believe A Groove or S Groove, I believe. Which is very good. Then the Soul Infinity Stone. As the latest stone to be revealed, the stone can have the ability to leech life from your opponent. It will let out a beam that will just do that if it connects with them. The Infinity Stone is a particular case it has an ability to revive a teammate. When activated, both characters will be on the screen at the same time. This carries both if it shares the advantage and the weakness, however. If both characters are caught in a combo, then you're about to lose out on character value. Overall, this restores about 20% health on your fallen teammate right there. So basically, it gives you another chance with the fight with your character. Okay.
Wow.
It's annoying when you activate the Infinity Storm when you're starting the action, no matter what you're starting, the automatic.
Go right ahead. Continue.
Okay, finally, it's also worth noting that when you activate the Infinity Storm while it's very active, no matter what your stone you're using, you automatically perform a level 3 hyper without consuming any of your hyper meter. This will consume more than enough for your stone meter thought. This doesn't appear to be a minimum amount of meter required for the order use, so you might as well do it at the end. So basically, I love a lot of those things actually definitely sound very good right there. Obviously, each thing sounds very good on certain characters. Like basically, any character that has weak damage or either will probably love to use a power stone or anything that does high damage might want to do it just so that they can kill fucking things so fast. Mind Stone right there, basically, if you know you're playing your opponent that actually has the ability to block stuff a lot, block a lot of stuff right there, or you have a character that needs meter most of the time right there, the Mind Stone will be your choice. Space Stone right there allows you to close the gap right there, so basically highly rust down able characters will love this right there, or characters with a lot of fucking close specs that will love this. The Reality Stone right there basically can be more of a zoning tool right there, or basically a posting tool with a character that has a slow moving dash right there. And I don't know what the outer part right there will actually do, so I don't know about that.
For which one?
But this one they didn't explain that much. The Reality Stone, like the Infinity Stone, but I don't know what that really does.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna go into that. Time Infinity Stone right there, that actually anything where any slow characters with it, or any characters that have very good facts misses will actually do it. And any character that has bad recovery on moves right there, and everything would love the Time Infinity Stone. And the Soul Stone right there, probably you would like it on low health characters. Low health characters will probably love the Soul Infinity Stone right there. That's because you can just bring back your opponent just for free right there. Fuck. Okay, that's all the stones right there.
Right.
Okay, let's
Good
go.
job, Zerms.
So, yep, sorry.
Hmm.
Okay, let's talk about the various characters. With the Ghost Rider, definitely looks interesting, everything, but his level 3 looks awful at the moment. You could
It's level 3, yes.
his command grab looks fucking awful. It says and like an ultimate right there looks fucking awesome right there because like you're getting consumed by the fucking frames right there. Your soul's getting consumed by the frame right there, which actually makes it look right there. You just fucking just okay. I'm just staring at your eyes right there, and oh, I'm dead. It doesn't have anything hyped around it. Hopefully they can actually fix that later.
Yeah, it's so generic as hell. Like, man.
Yeah. The Jetta right there, Jetta. I saw like a lot, like a lot of gameplay of him right there. He looks a lot like his freaking like a Dark Circus 2 counterpart right there. Meaning like his original game right there. He looks so much like a lot of his moves, basically take after like a lot of things right there. So, and also since this game plays like probably Dark Circus a bit right there, he probably is a perfect fit for the fucking game.
He does.
Yeah. Firebrand right there. I haven't seen much Firebrand right there. I don't like that. I saw like a better Firebrand, but I don't care for Firebrand really because no one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we saw Firebrand with Morgan. That's just dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do. Like Firebrand. Yeah, I don't care for him right there. I have to look more at him. Dormammu, opposite with it. Dormammu definitely looks good right there. The only thing is that since he is tall right there, and since the game is very mixed up heavy right there, I think you might have a problem with that. But since he is supposed to be like a zoning character right there, he can probably do very well and do it. And also, obviously, right there, I'm waiting to see what Edsup can do with Dormammu too, since he basically said he's gonna main fucking him.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Let's talk about other characters too, like Hagar. Hagar definitely looks interesting. That's because of his new projectile move. That's because fucking like having a projectile actually like makes at least him like at least better right there. Besides, I want to know how well it works right there. I have to see more gameplay.
I would have preferred him throwing the pipe instead of those barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I actually would like to actually have a thing where he can actually fill the pipe and it causes like a wall bounce right there. But if you fill the pipe right there, if you don't pick it back up, you lose like basically like half of your tool set right there. You know, it's basically you can't use any of the sights moments. So it's forward H right there, or it's jumping down heavy.
That'd be cool.
Yes, it'd be very good. It makes people fucking be more smart with him like that. But he also has a projectile now, and that I would make that thing basically having it has like a super ton of durability right there, so he can use it to actually get for fucking fireballs. But if you fuck up once right there, he doesn't have it again until you pick it back up. So you know, like Vega's claw right there. It's something that you could use right there. I actually wish that someone could actually mod it like that and actually try to do it, but probably gonna be so hard to do because obviously right there you need to actually you have to probably fix his models right there, make it so that he can't use them during it, and that might take a little bit too much time to program. Okay, Frank West right there. Frank West definitely looks similar to his counterpart right there, except for he has that new dive bomb move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like looks like it's gonna be just stupid right there for fucking mix-ups right there. Super fucking super mix-ups.
Yeah, Frank West is gonna be OP.
He's gonna be OP, you know.
He's
gonna be OP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, basically, yeah, freaking one touch now will make him level up to like level 4 most that guy. Unless he changes his level up pattern too, but level up pattern too. So I'm definitely very hyped to see that right there. And Frank West, I might actually try him out just because you know he's Frank West right there. Frank West is definitely a freaking hype.
Plus that tripod will give him instant level 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Dante Frank West. There you have it.
Obviously, right there, they kept Dante Frank West because you know, obviously, right there, freaking Dante and Frank West are like fucking BFS. And they like, they might be like, you know what, we want when you're Dante, might as well bring Frank because they're BFS. Okay.
You know, we haven't seen much play on Ryu.
On Wii? Yeah, Wii and Hawk.
It says I saw I know Maximilian uploaded some Wii U play right there. I think it was an Arthur Wii U player right there. I saw on his play on his YouTube channel, and it was it's actually pretty good because how the task system is right there. You can fucking do YOLO DPs right there, and that's make you safe right there if you have a fucking bar. Says with the task system right there, you can fucking do YOLO stuff without you right there and get away from it because how the task system works. From what it looks like with it from outsider's perspective. It says I don't think obviously right there. I wonder. Look, I just hopefully know when. Sorry, I just want to know. Are they going to reveal more details about the online features soon, right there? Because I know they actually have the league right there, the beginning league, which is actually a very smart idea for them right there for the launch of the game, so that people won't fucking play against high level players. So newbies can have a chance right there finding each other.
Yeah.
It says, but I hope the online fucking is actually decent. That's the major concern for me always right there. If the online's fucking decent right there, I don't care if the game. Well, I do care if the game plays bad right there. But if the game is actually at least fun right there, I will probably at least keep up the game most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I said from what it sounds like, I think the new story mode trailer right there actually makes the game looks better too. Like the fucking story mode demo right there that they released back in July or something like that. So
that was in June. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
That was in June right there. That was a fucking bad demo. That was so fucking bad.
I like Chun-Li on.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Chun-Li right there, Chun-Li actually looks fucking sick in this game. Fucking she looks like fucking Magneto on steroids. How she is.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, fucking Chun-Li is definitely gonna be a very powerful character. If Ryan Albee fucking, you know what, Ryan Albee can just play Chun-Li Morgan right there. Fucking he probably wrecks it with the game.
Yeah. Ryan's gonna win all the tournaments.
Yep.
You know how he is.
Yeah, I know how he is. Okay, let's talk about the graphics right there. The graphics actually definitely got a major fucking buff in the game, with now instead of being a PS2 fucking launch style game, it's now a mid-generation Xbox 360 tile. Which actually is making good that now the faces actually look good. And Chun-Li doesn't look like a complete set. Dante looks actually better right there. Freaking Chris looks better, and a lot of other character models looks better. Obviously, I think there's still like rough edges here and there right there, but the game looks a lot better. So there's not a lot of ugly faces now, which is definitely a good fucking look for the game.
Yeah, it looks better now.
But I would say that the freaking game does look, it doesn't look like Street Fighter. If it's like when we saw the first trailer of Street Fighter 5, right there, the game looks fucking amazing. That's because obviously how we started that game back in 2008 or so for the regular Street Fighter 4, and now it's now when we got it in 2016 right there, and it looks so fucking amazing. It actually looks pretty awesome. And then we finally get a game after this right there, working PS2 graphics at launch, and now looking at that, but it still gives me hope that, because one, they also King of Fighters 14 had a graphical bump to it that made the game look a lot better than it did, which definitely did help it out right there. But still, that game when it launched, it looks like it was a fucking PS2 beta fucking title right there. PS2 beta.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I don't know why they fucking says it looks so bad, but no, it looks like an end title for PS2 titles right there. One of the last released PS2 titles. But I still wish that they actually took a little more time with it, because obviously they released the game back then and then they released it in September. People definitely want more polish with the game with it, because obviously if the gameplay is fine right there, probably no one will care about the graphics right there. Probably people probably will complain about the graphics some more because it's people complain about everything. But I definitely do think that if they took a little bit more time right there on the graphics right there, people would actually probably care about the game a lot more. That's because the game that we're about to talk about right there, basically, at the time when it was launched right there, it was only 20% complete. It looks fucking amazing. Which, well, let me just do the segue real quick, and we're gonna go talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ, which, when that game got revealed, it looks fucking amazing right there. And when we found out that the game at that time right there was only 20% complete, I mean, like, they only did 20% of what they wanted to do with the game right there, we were fucking flabbergasted because how does a game that's only 20% look only 20% complete look that fucking good? Tell me how.
I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I mean, what's the word?
Yeah, you're far away from the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Well, I mean, the guys who made Get Together, the animation is so good,
Yeah, but I mean it. Like, the game looks so fucking close to the anime. Fucking the Guilty Gear team and art system made the game look so fucking good, and and they only had 20% done right there, and the game looks so fucking amazing at that, and when the game was launched, it actually was a fucking 3 versus 3 fucking Marvel versus game. People were fucking ecstatic right there because everyone who fucking watches anime right there or plays fighting game knows about Dragon Ball Z, and fucking ate that shit up right there. So obviously that's why people were fucking hating on fucking Marvel's Capcom Infinite right there. Which I can definitely tell why, but holy fuck. Besides, when that first trailer was revealed right there, I was flabbergasted. It's because how fucking amazing the game looks. When I saw the fucking Marvel's Capcom Infinite trailer, I was like, oh my god! And I saw the actual gameplay trailer. I was like, damn, they need to work on the graphics some more.
yeah, same here, dude. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, but overall. Look, I don't know how long this game has been in production right there, but it shows that they're taking the time and effort right there to actually make the game. And it shows that they're fucking putting so much effort in the game to make the game fucking be as close looking as to possible right there. And they're also taking so much fucking elements from the manga and anime and combining them with it to actually make it so authentic to the fucking anime, for the anime and fucking manga. Because there's recently right there fucking a assist that Android 18 has Android 17 do a spiel right there, and it sounds like almost line for line what he's saying in that spiel right there. And I'm still flabbergasted at some of the fucking things that people have been finding in this game. It shows that people love this fucking game right there. They're putting so much passion and effort into the game. So, okay, well, let's actually go into the meat of the game. Obviously right there, there's been a lot of new revealed characters. That there was this Android 16, 18, Piccolo, Krillin, and then Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, and then also Trunks, which happened a while back. At the moment, I want to play every single fighter in the game because fucking every single fighter looks fucking actually fun to fucking play right there. And I just read an article recently saying that every fighter player feels unique right there. There's no two fighters that feel the same, which is definitely pretty fucking cool. So that means when Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue, Goku and Vegeta, that means that they will actually have different tool sets how they have to do it right there, which I'm definitely hyped for as hell.
I guess for me, I think I'm going to use Piccolo, Majin Buu, and Cell.
Nice. Me, at the moment, I'm probably going to use Android 16, Android 18, And it says the other character I don't know, right? Yeah, because Krillin just because he's cool. There's obviously they're probably gonna have Tyann. Probably might have Chaozu, most likely. Probably gonna have Yamcha. If they put Yajirobe in the fucking game, I will fucking just play Yajirobe because even though he's probably gonna be a joke character. Well, I said no, or Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan's gonna be a joke character if they probably put him in.
Yeah.
But fuck. It says, says Videl. I actually might play Videl if he's getting put in.
Videl? Huh.
Videl, but that actually is hard to do because obviously she's not fucking in the lore right there, she is fucking like one of the strongest. She's probably stronger than her dad, but she's obviously not gonna be. So I don't know how she's gonna be put in the game right there lore wise because obviously she's not gonna be fucking doing set. But freaking hell, there's Gotenks, Young Trunks too. Like obviously they might have some of the like Saiyans, like some of the bosses, some of the like enemies from the before the Majin Buu, in the tournament arc in the Majin Buu saga, where like Goku fights the tournaments in there. They're gonna have he was the villain before they created Majin Buu in the tournament saga when Goku came back to Earth for that one day. He was I forgot his name. Fuck. Like he basically if he spits on you, you turn to stone right there. I forgot. Says he like there's a lot of fucking characters you're gonna do. They're probably gonna have the Ginyu Force most likely, at least a couple people from the Ginyu Force, like Raccoon, probably probably the Ginyu most likely, probably the most possible right there. They says I'm probably not gonna have another 3. But fuck, there's so many characters that they actually can probably do it that actually make the game fucking fun.
What about the movie characters? Like Brawly and stuff?
Brawly, Garlic Jr. Says,
Lord, what's his name? Lord. I'm having a brain fart. Lord Frog. There we go.
Lord Frog right there. I haven't watched the recent Dragon Ball Z movies. I know I watched the World's Strongest, the Tree of Might, and the Z Zone. I remember watching those.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if they could have freaking Goku's dad right there.
Bardock, yeah.
Bardock right there. Oh, I wonder if they could have Raditz. That's not I think they could have Raditz.
Raditz? That'd be cool.
Fuck, Nappa. Holy fuck, Nappa.
Nappa, we need Nappa.
Nappa. Oh fuck! There's so many fucking good characters that we can actually fucking play that are fucking gonna be good. Fuck! I can't. And also, since they actually are going to Dragon Ball Super territories, I don't know what they're actually gonna probably do it there. They could have. They could have. They do have Teenage Trunks, but do they have Ascended? No, not Teenage Trunks. Fucking Teenage Gohan. I wonder if they're gonna have Ascended Gohan when he fucking gets powered up right before he fights like Evil Boo, no Super Boo right there. Right before he fights Super Boo right there. I wonder if they can actually have that version of Gohan in it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. There's so many fucking characters I want to fucking in the game right now. Holy fuck. Okay, let's move on from characters right now to the story mode. At the moment, they revealed the story mode that looks like it might have a story mode original. Like I think with it, what I believe it's supposed to be a what if story, which they looks like they have something similar to the Dead Zone, where basically like most of the cast get turned into like evil versions of themselves, or like basically like become evil some way from what it's like. Because obviously there's a lot of people with darker outfits right there, evil eyes obviously right there. That could be an interesting story mode, but knowing that, they will probably have a basic story mode too, where they probably play out all the way up to like certain things. So if they have a fucking story mode that actually has the visual story too, that'd be fucking awesome. That's because that's what casuals want. If they want to sell copies, they need to have the visual story too.
Yeah.
So I definitely do like the idea of having a visual story by the creator too, but they do definitely need to have the visual story. The visual, at least a partial visual story up to like the Majin Buu saga too. Because obviously they have Cell, I think they have Frieza, so they have the main villains right there. So even if they have like a freaking a condensed version of the story, because obviously they can't have every single fight in the game right there. But I would fucking just love it if they actually have the basic story elements in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go over the mechanics right now, because I know like at least some of the mechanics in the game. One is like well actually never mind. I actually don't know most of the mechanics, so I'm sorry about lying there. Basically, if you want more about mechanics right there, Master Killen broke down a lot of mechanics in the game, like the Dragon Rush right there, freaking tag systems and everything like that. He uploaded like a lot of videos about that, and he tries to describe most of the things too. Which like I know he told me he talked about they actually nerfed offensive ability a bit right there, so that they nerfed the damage output for they basically scale supers a bit, so that they don't do a ton of damage right there. So if you wanna attack on a bit of damage right there, you have to probably do it early on in the combo, or you have to use resources to actually kill a character.
Mm-hmm.
Which is definitely smart right there, because you definitely don't want to fucking have meter freaking be dependent when you have 7 bars of super to actually use. And also the assists in the game like that. There's actually some pretty crazy assists with that. The Quillins with that Sensu being assist right there, freaking hell, that is actually going to be a very powerful assist. I think is fucking. Restoring all the fucking blue life that you had right there to normal right there. That's fucking insane right there. Fuck. Says that's so fucking good. Says, and then obviously there's more normal beam assist right there and stuff like that. There's so many fucking things that going on right there are actually helping out too. Okay, excuse me real quick. Well, we know. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I think overall in Dragon Ball Z, it's gonna be really hype, and to be honest, I still consider Dragon Ball Z over Marvel at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah.
True.
Well, for me, I'm pretty high for both games. To be honest, I kind of pick one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Says.
I think Jakoman should start a Reddit for Dragon Ball Z.
What do you say?
There's probably already.
Yeah, no, he should start a Reddit ladder for Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, this probably gonna be. If you do start a Reddit ladder right there, it's probably gonna start out very freaking healthy. I mean, a lot of people are probably gonna be playing it right there, and knowing the online system right there, it's probably gonna have at least good online right there, because I know Guilty Gear's lobby system right there. I know the Guilty Gear has good netcode, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing online tournaments for Dragon Ball Fighters too as well.
Yep.
So.
Oh, frick, that actually reminds me right there. There's actually another mechanic, too, that they actually talked about. That actually is probably, the fucking hypest mechanic that, there's a hypest mode that they do, which is 3 versus 3 battles, where 3 people can three people can pick a character, while now team of 3 people can pick the 3 different characters, and then fight each other with those team of characters all at once. That is going to be, if there is a fucking island alone like that, that'd be so fucking fun to play. Holy fuck. And then you've actually played right there, and then your other 2 players are bad at it, and then you fight. Then the person you're playing against has all godlike players, and then you never play the game again.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, it's gonna be so fucking fun at the beginning of the fucking thing. That's actually gonna be very fun. It also could have team tournaments like that too. That actually could be a fucking legit team tournament too. They actually are able to figure out how to set that up properly.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty hype to watch.
Says, yeah.
It wouldn't take long, right?
No, it wouldn't take long because basically you play all three of your characters at once. So basically you just have to have like 6 controllers connected to the PS4, so you'll be able to play. I think if it allows that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm definitely hyped for that too. Okay, now let's talk about two other things real quick, which is the beta. Right now the beta just just started, doing signups or whatever. Where there is two things. There is an Xbox One beta where you have to use the Xbox One Insider app right there to actually use it, so you can try to get accepted into that. And then there is another one where you have to sign up on the Konami website. Not the Konami, I mean Bankai website right there to sign up for the PSN version. And then there is the European version where you have to insert your your PSN tag right there to sign up that way. Which, at the moment, for what it sounds like, it's going to be probably the game comms build of the game that probably might be the beta, which that means you can try out basically the 6 that they were revealing, chunks right there. Then you can probably try out Android 16, 16, 18, Krillin, Piccolo, and stuff like that. So that's definitely going to be definitely very hyped right there.
Mm. Yeah, I signed up for the beta I think like 6 or 7 times already.
Jakoman, that's so you know, that is the European sign up link right there. You won't be able to actually sign up unless you're in the European right there. You need the US link for that.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. Well, I've told you in time right there, so you can get.
You got a body, Jaco.
I got probably a A2 mashup. There you go.
10-0.
10-0. Okay, well, let's talk about our overall thoughts of the game right now. At the moment, Dragon Ball Z Fighter looks like it's going to be the hypest fucking shit ever. Just because, Dragon Ball Z fucking fighting games and Arc Systems with it, which is known for anime games. And then combine that with fucking Marvel mechanics right there. And 3v3 right there. Fucking, will make it into the best fucking dinner you ever have. I'm so fucking hyped for the game.
Yeah, for me, I'm pretty hyped for the game as well. Can't wait to play it.
Same here. I can't wait to play it too. Let's say.
What about you, DJ?
Ever since I played it at E3, I just stood there for a good old 3 hours, and then I went to Marvel and just played about 30 minutes and went back to Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
See, that's how bad that's how good it was, and I felt so bad that, we're all Marvel players that we're supposed to support the game. I ended up at Dragon Ball Z and just doing this amazing combos on pad, mind you. I don't play pad, but I was playing on pad, and it was great.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about that, and I even posted up a while ago. You were the first one to respond to me, Jakoman, that I said, well, should I pre-reg Dragon Ball Z or pre-reg Marvel? I had if I had a poll going, I think about 80% was Dragon Ball Z.
What about for Infinite?
Not enough people kind of supported the cause. Maybe because of the graphic situation. Chun-Li look like a hamster, and and yeah, I mean Dante and Chris Redfield looked like they were on steroids, and they were sharing the same face. Captain America looked like Dumbo. His ears were bigger than him, so
he looks like a Ninja Turtle. Cap, yeah.
I don't know, but Captain America looked like he had Down syndrome for a minute, but
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hagar looks like he needs to lay off on steroids. To be honest with you, he's losing his neck.
Okay. One other thing.
But other than that, I mean, other than that, now that I see the updates and so on and so forth, so yes, I already purchased my collector's. I already pre-regged my collector's edition. Yes, of course.
Yeah, same here.
And obviously, Capcom done it again. Take my money.
Same here.
Same here.
And I love Bandai in their recent work, and I really am going to invest money on Dragon Ball Z.
Same here.
Same here.
So, you know what? I am so sorry, but out of all these new characters coming out, I'm just sticking with Frieza and Seal. That's it.
That's it.
And Goku at the end. The end.
Okay, one other thing I want to bring up. The most hyped thing about Android 16 right now is that he has a command grab. There's a level 3 that if it connects, it insta-kills the opponent. Which is like the hypest fucking thing ever. So if you land at a tournament, you'll be like the fucking king.
Let me send that link. I got it now. There you go.
Okay, I got it. Let me take a look at it real quick.
That command grab, this command grab right here, is freaking. It's so fucking good. Holy fuck! It's just gonna be so hard to land right there.
Mhm.
Wow, that's sick.
It is.
Wow, really instant KO? Wow.
It does, yeah.
What is this, Blaze Blue?
Yes, I made it. That's gonna be the hypest fucking thing that's gonna happen in a tournament right there. The hypest fucking thing if someone lands that command grab.
Mhm.
Oh my
I'm not gonna lie, I'll drop Goku for him.
Android 16, it sounds like it's gonna be. He sounds like it's kind of gonna be like. He's gonna be a command grab heavy character right there. He has a lot of countable grabs, like I think he's like he's a character from King of Fighters 14 that has countable grabs and right there that you can like combo into grabs and combo them afterwards too. I don't know who he is right there, but he like definitely seen something like that. But, yeah, I'm definitely.
Wait, in what game? I'm sorry.
King of Fighters 14. There's a character that has moves. Oh wait, it could be maybe Clark. I don't know if it's Clark, but
either Clark or that guy that
has his eyes closed.
He has that that guy who has clocks on that wooden clocks on his shoes. I mean, on his foot. I think I know who you're talking about. Let me look at it.
Right.
Yeah, but at the moment, that we're like super hyped for the game right there. Obviously, right there, we're more hyped for Marvel's Capcom Infinite. That's because it's coming out within 3 weeks. No, less than a month. Less than a month is going to come out. So we're definitely going to be hyped.
Yeah, that's it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Yep. So, well, I think at this time right there, I think it's a good time to end this episode. I am Flying High.
I'm Jakoman.
And DJ Vest.
And thank you for watching and have a nice night.
Alright, see you guys.
Take care now.
It's Marvel, baby.
It's Marvel, baby. It's Marvel, baby. That Jakoman intro. It's Marvel, baby. It's Marvel, baby.